Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne and today I'm going to share with you a paleo cinnamon raisin bread recipe that I came across. I'm excited to give it a try. I've been wanting to bake, but I'm kind of wanting something a little bit more dessert-like, and we don't eat strictly gluten-free or paleo, but I do try to bake gluten-free. Just I feel better when I don't have a lot of gluten, so that's kind of my reasoning behind it. And so I'm excited to try this recipe. I'm thinking I might make a glaze to go on it too to make it really desserty. But anyways, it's a nice cold, or I should say chilly, rainy, windy day here in North Carolina. So I've been wanting to do this for like a week now. So today seems like a good day to make it happen. We're going to start by combining all of our dry ingredients in a large bowl, and as always, I like to sift my dry ingredients together. So I actually recorded what I was doing live, but I totally misspoke on this part. So I'm doing a voiceover. There is a 1/4 cup of coconut flour and 1.5 cups of almond flour, and I'm just using the 1/4 cup again, so that's why it looks like I'm putting in so much almond flour, but I will also include the recipe in the description box below. 1/8 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon. Next, we are mixing together our wet ingredients. So we have 3 eggs, 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, 1/4 cup of honey. I'm gonna use the same measuring cup as the coconut oil and it won't stick as bad. Got 2 tablespoons of water and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And now we're going to combine our wet and dry ingredients until fully mixed. Now we're going to add in the raisins, and it says to do 2/3 to a cup of raisins. Raisins kept getting stuck, so I did probably about a cup altogether. I'm just going to mix that until it's combined there. I've got a loaf pan lined with parchment paper, and you're going to put half of the batter in the bread pan. It's definitely thicker, more dense if you've not baked with these flours. So in a small bowl, I'm just going to use this measuring cup. You're going to combine 2 tablespoons of honey and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. That was obviously not exact measurements, but I'm really not that worried about it. Then you want to drizzle half of this mixture onto this. And then we're going to add the other half of the batter. And we're going to drizzle the rest of this honey and cinnamon mixture on top. We're going to bake this at 350 for 40 to 42 minutes. Just took the bread out after 40 minutes. Looks good to me. We're going to let this cool. And this bread smells amazing right now. Cannot wait to try this. I do think I'm going to make a glaze. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the whole loaf or just on like the slice as I'm eating it. I haven't decided yet. Smells good. Still a little warm, so it's going to be a little messy. Now let's make a quick little glaze. I'm just going to take some powdered sugar, and some unsweetened vanilla almond milk.
All right,
quiet, so you're gonna have to not mind my mess on my table. I was trying to find an angle where I didn't have ridiculous reflections on my glasses. So anyways, I just wanted to say that this bread is really good. If you're used to a super sweet thing, then it might not be sweet enough for you. The only sweetener in there is honey, but it's really, really good. This would be great warmed up with some butter on it for breakfast, almost like a cinnamon raisin toast, which is kind of why I was drawn to this, because I was craving something like that. But I like it with the glaze too. It would also be good by itself. I also think I might experiment with some type of like cream cheesy glaze. I'd have to make something that's like thinner than cream cheese in order for it to be able to be spread on this, but without like tearing it apart. But I don't know. I really enjoy this, and I know it took me a little while to get that glaze ratio right. I know it's simple with just powdered sugar and milk, but I don't know if I've ever made it before. I probably have, but it's been a while, so it took me a minute to get it. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because that helps me out, and hit that subscribe button below if you don't want to miss out on my future videos. I like to do recipes as well as like day in the life vlog style and DIYs, and sometimes something else if something strikes my fancy. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.